This corn is really on fire! Holy crap, Ernie! But it's gonna burn the corn. It's popping the corn, dude!
I can't take it out or nothing.
Where are your tongs? Where's... Go! Go, Ernie, run! Get the tongs! So guys, this is we're making popcorn. Nah.
It happens all the time.
Wait, I thought you were gonna take them out.
I just want to close it.
Here comes Rich. What'd you say?
Nothing happened. Shit's all good. Okay.
So we're having popcorn today instead of corn. Oh shoot.
So much for that.
Dang. Look at that smoke.
How charred these are. Like black burnt char, not like a sexy char. Stupid. Pissing me off. Oh well. So, we'll talk about what we were going to have. What we are having.
He's called an audible, so I think we're gonna get 2 pieces of bread, slap some mayonnaise on it, and just go with a jalapeno and onion sandwich for today. I'm really curious how this is gonna come out. It smells very, very spicy. Yeah. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
All right. So, what's up, everybody? Welcome to. Ernie does not have
Everything,
napkins.
it's damp.
So he gave him a rag. What the hell do I get?
I don't know.
Lick
I
your
don't
fingers.
have napkins. I can get toilet paper.
Lick your fingers.
You want toilet paper?
We'll make this work.
Didn't you say something like that on your podcast? Like, don't lick your fingers.
Yeah, like the first episode.
Was it? Yes, I remember.
Actually,
Yeah.
you still have some hot Cheetos over there too.
I do have chips and stuff.
You do.
Or I can bring that because we'll talk.
Okay. Anyway, well, welcome everybody to episode 16 of Hungry and Bored.
Not good.
Ernie is having a little bit of trouble today.
Very much a lot of trouble.
He called in his audible, as he said, or something like that.
Yeah. So this is kind of what I was gonna make today.
Uh-huh.
But I talked to Nate and I was like, hey, I want to make Mexican street dogs, you know. But I said I want to what can you think of a side that goes with it? And he was like, elote, like in a cup kind of thing or something. And I thought I would make elote on top, like with the on top of the like elote street dog kind of combo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, like crepe dog.
Well, I made popcorn instead of elote
Oh.
because
This guy.
fire everywhere. You hear it. Pop, 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 pop.
Insert footage.
You hear the corn
Really?
cob. The grill got out of control.
Oh.
So I was like audible. So you get half of. You can still get you still get a hot dog. You still get a
Yeah.
bacon wrapped hot dog.
And
So
you know what?
could-
These don't look like normal buns.
So these are
I know,
my
it's-
favorite type of buns.
Okay.
They're
I didn't
not-
know that there was different kind of buns.
They're not easy to find,
Okay.
but they're like the
I
split
guess
top.
I'm eating 3.
Yeah. I
They're
was
like
oh,
the split
3?
top.
Okay.
Well, they're kind of small. They're
shoot.
not like the super long dogs.
Got my
It's
water.
unfortunate.
You could do this yourself.
Oh, I
too.
forgot my soda.
I forgot my water.
You can
Wow,
do
it
while I
really
serve you
is
guys.
an off day.
You know what? This triple digit heat.
Yeah, it's
Like-
the heat, man. It's
Yeah.
this is such an off day for us.
Now let me open
What's
my
going
doors.
on here? Oh my God.
Spread your buttons.
Spread them, Rich.
Come on,
Spread
Nate.
'em.
There's children watching.
Yes.
Okay, do you want some of this on top?
You know what? Might as well. Let's go. Well, let me do it. I'll do it.
Here, you can do it
I'll
on
do
mine.
it. You
Do
do like
it,
one.
do it to me. Do it to me.
Gosh dang it.
Go ahead.
Come on.
There's this stuff.
So this will add to your score. Throw some mayonnaise.
Hey, isn't there a different kind of mustard? What's the two brands of this? There's Heinz, and then there's
another brand of mustard.
another brand of mustard.
I know there's a lot of brands of mayo,
Oh gosh, it's killing me right now.
but we can't get the best mayo. We don't get it on this side of the U.S.
What's the best mayo?
From what I hear, it's Duke's, which is very popular mayo.
Wow, that looks
grilled
amazing.
onions, jalapenos, and there's pico. All this was supposed to be with elote. I don't think elote.
French's.
You want this too? I don't know if you can even put that on there. And then cotija was going to go on top of the elote. Actually,
You know
queso
what?
fresco.
I'm not complaining.
This sounds like a beginning of a
Hand me-
complaint.
No, but I'm
hand me
just saying.
the mayo.
I'm just saying.
Put
If
some
you've ever
on there.
tasted French's mustard,
French's.
French's,
it's a world of a difference.
better or worse?
Better.
I'm not a huge mustard guy.
So, I mean, you get hot dogs. I like the split top buns like this because for like.
Okay, wait. Well, what kind of buns are these?
Split top
Like the
buns.
split top. So,
What does that mean?
Split top?
well, because instead
Explain.
of cutting it on the side,
Uh-huh.
and then these are cut down the top.
That's a lot of onions.
So then you split them on the
Okay.
top.
Oh, I
Split.
get it. Split top.
Yeah, they're good for like crab rolls, lobster rolls and stuff. And stuff like that.
I don't think this is
You
split
don't,
top. But
but anyways,
you know what? Presentation looks really good.
because you're making it yourself.
I'd have to say for the one that Ernie made me, presentations looking
It's like
pretty
the presentation is 10. I'm like, I didn't do it. That's rude.
hot. That corn might have shot you up to a 10 today.
Yeah, but it's popcorn now, so I don't care. But so these are LA street dogs. I think a lot of people know to them, or danger dogs.
Oh, I've never heard it called the
No?
danger dog before. Interesting.
Well, I think the term came from the danger dog part. I believe was because the pork is sitting out in the sun like all day, and then they're cooking it on that little grill top, so you have danger of getting sick or something. I don't know, but they're you always see them after like the games out there and stuff. And you even see them. You see them like San Francisco and stuff. Some certain games, but you cannot. You cannot. A food vendor cannot sell a hot dog that is not boiled. So you cannot in LA. You cannot sell a hot dog that is like grilled like this,
Oh, really?
which is why like the LA.
That's why they make it like a big thing.
Yeah, so they're the whatever they're called, like the food people in LA and stuff, hate those vendors out there because they're breaking all kinds of rules. But it is what it is. It's a thing since like the 80s, I think. But it actually started in Hermosillo, Mexico, in the state of Sonora.
So you started doing this?
You'll see these references Sonora hot dogs. Not like Sonora down the road, like an hour away, but Sonora, Mexico. But they put like pinto beans, and they'll put other stuff on it.
Wow.
Yeah, kind of like a torta, but a hot dog in a way, in a sense. But if you look up Sonora hot dogs, it's the same thing, and they're really big. Like in Tucson, Arizona, I think is the big spot for these the Sonora hot dogs. And of course, the LA street dogs is kind of the difference is the Sonora hot dogs are like the burrito rolls, like the Mexican bread. But when LA started doing it, these vendors and stuff couldn't travel to go get those burrito ones, so they started using the American hot dog buns.
Oh, wow.
So now they have the LA street dogs with the American buns and so forth. So it's a little different than the Sonora hot dogs, but that's where it kind of
My mouth is on fire, man.
is. It that hot?
It is that hot. My mouth is like burning. Burning.
I should have took out the seeds for a little. Like, good.
Mm-hmm.
It burns. It's still good, but it
It
burns.
is.
You have what? Like your drink?
No, my gallon's way over there.
I'll
Rich's
grab it.
soda's over there.
I'll
Can
let
you
you
bring
grab
me
your
a
soda?
Can you bring me a cup of ice too, please?
What else do you want? You need a massage?
Actually, yeah, that'd be great.
Hold on.
You know, the spice from the jalapenos, bro, are really, really, really on point. They're really good. It is spicy, but, bro, look what you're eating. Needs to be spicy. Needs to have a little tangle. When did you start putting mayonnaise on your hot dogs? Or is it mayonnaise?
I used to just say mayonnaise. Some people will say mayonnaise. I don't know. It's been a couple years though. I know I used to hate it. Oh damn it. I used to hate mayonnaise on anything. I don't know why. I just never liked it. And then all of a sudden, I do remember it was on a bacon wrapped hot dog for the first time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was on a bacon wrapped hot dog. And somebody put mayo on it. I didn't put it. Somebody else did. And I bit into it and I was like, oh my God. This is so good.
I can squirt mayo in my mouth. That's all.
Ernie just said you could squirt mayo in his mouth.
It's that good.
It's that good.
I'm not a mustard guy. I'm a mayo guy.
Are you picky on your mayo?
No. I mean, I'm not going to have like that fake. What's that fake kind of mayo?
That Miracle Whip?
Yeah, that.
Oh, gosh.
That's
No.
not that. I don't consider that mayo.
You know, there's one, I think the Nations,
Oh,
the burger place, they put Miracle Whip in there. It just gives the burger just an odd flavor. I mean, I'll still eat the burger, but still.
And I don't put mustard on my.
I don't either, but I didn't put mustard on my last one.
Okay, you're just mixing it up.
Yeah.
But see, you guys still ate. Oh, there's cotija cheese too. Oh, queso fresco.
Okay.
You don't have to use it.
I might as well.
It would have went with. This was supposed to go on top of the. You can use your hands. You're probably not gonna need it. On top of the. Elote.
What if I wanted to get some?
He's doing one side.
Yeah, you
He's
could do,
touching
you could
one
do
side.
the left side. I'll do the right side.
Picture
I
that.
washed my hands.
Picture that on the elote right now. Act like you're.
I
putting
know.
it-
Dang, I wish I could have a napkin for this.
I know. Sucks not having a napkin.
Yeah. I wonder who did the prep work today.
All bad.
Yo, if you guys have not tried this, shout out to Jax. Jax, you're out there, Jax.
We're blurring that out because they're not a sponsor.
I don't care. No.
So they don't know what they're just holding up a red
no,
bottle.
this is good.
It's blurred.
It's a good drink right there.
So yeah, what else can I say about the?
The
LA
jalapenos,
street
bro,
dog.
they're spicy, bro. Like but it adds so much to it. It's really good.
Nate over here burning up.
Dude. My mouth was burning. Wow. It was a lot of jalapeno.
He's vlogging on the corner over here.
Oh.
Yes, I am. POV shot, man. Maybe people want to see me eat. Maybe.
You can never go wrong by putting bacon on a hot dog. Even if it's just bacon on a hot dog. It's just
That's true.
so much better.
True that. Yeah.
Had elote.
Yeah, I think that really would have satisfied me.
This is good right
That
here.
was so funny. I go out there and it's like I see. So when you smoke, not like
Oh,
like
that.
food,
Okay.
like-
Yeah, right. Got me worried there for a second.
All right.
there's a color of the smoke that you get familiar with. It's like a white, like a nice white, light, sometimes even like a blue tint of blue on the smoke. And you know, like, oh, okay, that's good. So when you look out and you see black in that smoke, you're just like, oh, this is bad. So I went out there and it was just, and I told Nate, I opened it up and it's just, and I just kind of sat there. He's like, you're not going to like pull off the.
Yeah, I was like, you're not going to move the corn? You're not going to do anything?
Smell that. Seriously. Just smell it.
It smells like it's got red number.
I don't know what it has in it,
What's
but
that dye? That
Red dye number 14.
40 or something like that. Yeah.
it's got.
It's
definitely
14.
Got that.
Red dye 14.
Oh my gosh.
Which is banned in all states but the United States. I mean, all countries
Well,
but the
you know
United
what?
States.
You can't find these just in any store. There's like
Probably
a
why.
store there
You guys
that I
should
have
go
to
make a
get
doctor's
these at.
appointment next week. It does smell good though.
It does. It does. Really.
It just smells red. If red had a smell, it would smell
be
like that.
big red.
Like Big Red. Yeah.
Is that what Big Red is? That's what it's called?
That's what it's called.
I didn't even see the front of that.
Oh man.
You don't have to eat the last one.
No, I'm not.
Okay. Yeah, you tapped out.
Sorry, man. This whole 75 hard has really changed my
it's
eating
just, it was
habits.
too spicy for you.
No,
Is it too spicy?
my eating habits have changed.
So what's up? How's your week?
Wow. Day 32 of 75 hard. Yeah. When you're watching this, day 35. It's been tough.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Probably one of the toughest things I've ever done. Second week, I wanted to quit. It was all a mind game. Breaking the mic.
It doesn't go lower? I feel like I'm like,
No, you move the mic itself lower.
oh.
No, you should just be able
So you
to.
going to like a gym every day or?
Excuse me. So I usually, depending on my work schedule, I'll either wake up around 5 and I'll go do a walk around my neighborhood for 2 miles. And that's usually 45 minutes. Or I'll drive to the track, be there by 6 a.m. at my job, do the track, and then at 7, I'll meet up with the recruits if they're working out, and I'll work out with the recruits. If not, then we have our own gym at the sheriff's office, and I'll just do weights. Yeah. And just depending on the schedule, it'll either be both in the morning, both in the evening, 1 in the morning, like today, 1 in the morning. And then after the podcast, I got to go do my second workout. So, and this heat is unbearable. So I might just make it a swimming type of workout.
Smart.
Yeah.
One more.
One more.
One
and
more.
then the rating.
Go ahead.
You can go 6, 5.
You can
Which
go
is
ahead.
fine.
Go ahead.
So-
and-
Oh, okay.
I'll
Rating
finish
right now?
this. I'll finish it by the time I'm done with it.
Which is fine. It wasn't the plan, but
We're both sniffling.
I know my nose is runny. So this was the what are these called?
LA Street Dogs.
L.A.
Kinda. Hit kinda in
Street
parentheses.
dogs.
Kinda.
Parentheses. Kinda. So out of 10.
6.5. Woo! It's better than I thought. That's good. But sometimes when you're cooking, something doesn't happen. You have to just do what you can. I did what I can.
No, I think you hit it right on the money. I'd give it a 6.5.
Wow, I didn't really think you were gonna give it that low. Wow. God, really? If you bought this at a place, you ate this, you'd be like, "This was good." A
It
bacon
was
wrapped Hebrew
good.
National hot dog,
It was good.
split top bun with mayo.
It was good. It was good. It was good. It's all right, man. Look, bacon wrapped hot dogs.
What'd you give it?
6.5. That's a D.
6.5.
That's a D.
Yeah. I mean, look, the jalapenos, the onions, everything, it came together very well. It was delicious. Is it something I would eat or want
I
you
probably
to make,
wouldn't
like
use the term delicious with a
a
6.5.
6.5? Yeah, you're right. You're right. It was tasteful. I don't know. It wasn't.
If I left a Los Angeles Dodgers baseball game
I wouldn't be.
and had this, I'd be like, oh, I could die now knowing I had an LA.
Hold on, I got an onion stuck in my tooth.
Maybe it's because I'm not a hot dog person. Like I don't. If I left a Dodgers stadium and wanted something to eat, I would not go to a
Do you
street
like
dog.
hot dogs?
Not just hot dogs, but you got to do something to them. You got to throw tomatoes on it. You got to do
Like
something to it.
bacon
I can't
wrap?
just
Good,
Bacon or like Chicago
yeah.
dog or something.
but it's not my first choice of food. Now, if the elote cup, that would have sent it up to like a 8 around there. But I was really looking forward to that.
Yeah. Well,
You know?
A for effort.
A for effort, man. A for effort. Rich will probably give it a higher rating, so
Well, if he gave it lower, this podcast is over.
So give it a 6.58, Rich. I'm gonna say he's gonna go with like a 7.5, maybe an 8.
7. But yeah.
Anything higher than an 8 is BS.
I've never had it
No?
like this with
Really?
onions and jalapeno. I've done the pico on it. I've done just mustard on it, mustard and mayonnaise, barbecue sauce, tomatoes, relish. The spice thing, it's a new thing and it's good. It's a good thing. If you're into seriously like a little spice in your heart, so some people go and they'll throw chili all over it. Do this, and you made it. So I'd give this one an 8.5.
Wow.
Yeah.
8.5.
That's about what I would probably give it if I ate
I'm
it.
just saying because it's I mean, obviously the onions are grilled along with the jalapenos. The jalapenos are something big in there, along with the seeds. It just adds like a huge kick to it. But you still get the bacon. You still get the hot dog.
Right.
If you're adding the pico, if you're adding whatever condiments on it, you're getting it all together. 8.5. It's a good hot dog.
Oh, dang. 8.5, 6.5.
That's pretty close, really.
2 points. I mean, you would have gotten the 8.5 if the corn was out.
Well,
But you weren't served the corn, so you can't rate it for the lack of the corn.
True, but I was here for the process of the making of the corn. So expecting corn and not getting corn. It's
Anyways.
how's it going?
Good.
yeah. So since we're on the ketchup, hot dog, hot dog thing. So on 4th of July, did you guys know that Pepsi has made a Pepsi flavored ketchup that will be served at 4th of July baseball games this year?
I don't know about that.
I'd try it.
A Pepsi flavored ketchup. I don't know. I saw that. I just thought
I
it
don't
was
know.
soda and ketchup.
It's like how did you get that combination anyways? Like, did you pour Pepsi like in your ketchup on accident? And then
Or
you
you
ate
eat a
it?
hot dog with ketchup and you drink Pepsi and you're just like, oh, this is the greatest of two things.
I was hoping I would come up with a better combination, but actually you did.
Right? Yeah. And you're just like the Pepsi swooshing around with a
Yes.
with the hot dog. So now you don't need the Pepsi. You just it's there, all in one shot.
Yeah,
Unless you're a Coke person.
That's a good drink.
I am a Coke
Oh my
person.
God. That is a good drink. I don't know. I don't know if I'd be able to do that.
I would try it. I'll try anything once.
I'm not
I think I would try it too,
huge on
but
ketchup. Only on burgers.
okay.
Only on burgers. I don't mess with ketchup too much. Even for French fries and stuff like that.
Wow.
Like
Dang.
if it's there, yeah, but it's
Usually
not.
by
I'm not
itself?
like, I need some ketchup with my French fries.
By itself? Just
Yeah. I'm more of like, give me a barbecue
like-
sauce or give me
that's
something
like
else to dip.
serial killer type stuff. Like you look up a profile for serial killer, they eat French fries without ketchup.
French fries, no ketchup.
That's odd.
You hit all your knives, right?
Wow.
It has one eye for a camera. I actually could see inside what's going on in the room. The other one, the AI's eye, is the actual router for the Wi-Fi signal. So then what they did is they allowed it to view everything. Then they closed the camera and allowed the radio frequency to bounce off of the router, and it digitally imprinted whatever was moving out in that room, and it digitally from just the radio frequency that it was giving off, and that's what AI is like now doing or possible of doing.
We're doomed.
We are, we are.
But
Skynet.
one thing you could do, unplug it.
But it's
It's John Connor.
there we go.
Leader of the resistance, John Connor.
Oh my god.
You're so smart. See,
Good job,
I
Ernie.
know that's why when the whole world falls, like just goes to whatever. It's like, look for Ernie.
That's why you're the IT manager. That's why. Just for that right there. So that is Ernie's burnt corn.
Wah, 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 wah.
Where's the crema and everything?
Yeah.
I don't think we want to really waste crema on this thing.
I wouldn't eat
You
it
know,
just like that.
I can't.
You gotta add
not a
something
burnt
to
No,
it.
and
person.
even if you want to get the nice little char, but this is the bad char. This is the burnt flavor char. Like you get the smoke. That's why the
Yeah.
smoke is important. Because when you get that dark smoke, then it's bitter, and it's not good to eat. So it's good to get the char from the heat,
Right.
but this is the wrong type of char from the
It
wrong
doesn't smell
type of
too
smoke.
bad. It doesn't smell burnt.
It was popping.
It was popping.
I
Like
thought-
popping, like, what's up?
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So real quick, going back to the whole French fries thing. Do you eat your fries before your burger? After your burger?
No, I'm not that type of person. I'm mix it.
Okay.
Mix and go. French fry burger, French fry burger, French fry burger.
I like mixing, but I never do it.
For real?
Because I like mixing with, when I eat like a sandwich with chips, I like the mix.
Yeah.
I like putting the chips in the sandwich.
That was gonna be my next question.
That's
You know,
that's always a good
It's
thing.
perfect.
Yeah.
You got to have both. When I eat
Yeah.
fries with a burger or fries with any meal I get, I'll eat the fries first 100% of the time before touching
That's
them.
if you have any fries left by the time you get home because you're over there picking at the fries on
That's
the way
true
home.
too.
True.
Yeah.
But I always eat my fries after I finish my burger.
I can't do that.
You're a serial killer for what you do. You're a serial killer. Because
Why?
that nobody does that.
Yeah, a lot of people
Those
do.
are
You eat
crazy
the
people. You
fries
guys are
at
crazy.
the end.
No, you don't.
Type it, whoever's watching.
No, you either
in the
eat them-
comments.
you
do
eat
you
them before?
You eat your fries before
No.
your burger,
During.
during, or after?
Before and during is okay. You're cool. You're normal. Whatever.
I'll eat mine after.
You got problems.
Or I'll stick some fries in my burger.
I think
But-
okay. See, so I think like there's a time where you're eating your fries and your burger, and then you finish your burger and you got like still half.
You
of
got
a-
like 2 or 3.
Yeah, well, I mean, you got some fries left, so you're finishing the fries. But I think with I don't know, I guess it's like I don't want my fries getting cold. So they're already gonna get cold, so I just need to hurry up and eat them because once they're all cold, they're all
You like
just
it
kind
cold and like wilted, like,
My fries never get cold or limpy.
all like
so
wilted, like
Yeah.
They don't
all poor
wilt.
and sad.
my fries don't wilt.
What are your favorite fries?
Chick-fil-A fries.
Chick-fil-A.
The waffle.
What are your top 3? Go top 3 fries.
Chick-fil-A fries. Red Robin with the campfire sauce and the seasoning.
That's actually pretty good.
Oh my god.
Good. What else?
Ooh, and the third.
You won't pick McDonald's?
I was debating on McDonald's or was it Wingstop?
Wingstop is good.
Wingstop
fries.
is
is
good,
good.
but Wingstop is that type that if you take too long to eat
Yeah,
them, they're
they
all
will get soggy
and
and cold.
everything.
They're
It's like
gross.
you got to eat them like right away.
McDonald's. Wingstop.
McDonald's still has good fries.
McDonald's does. I'd probably go McDonald's in top 3.
Oh my god, this drink is so good.
So, Chick-fil-A, Red Robin, McDonald's.
Rich?
I would probably say In-N-Out.
Oh, okay.
I would say Cane's fries because they're the crinkly fries. But
Those get soggy really fast.
but what I do to those is I
Yeah, you said
add
doo-doo.
do what I do to those is I put Lowry season on them.
What?
Oh,
Yes.
Lowry's.
Yes.
Okay, that's new. That's new.
And then probably my third fry, I would probably have to say, Red Robin. Red Robin's got some bomb fries.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
If they were fast food, that would count.
Oh, okay.
But I see what you're saying.
Yours? Come on.
I might be a little weird here.
Oh, great.
It's understandable.
Arby's curly fries.
Arby's.
Well, okay.
Okay.
I haven't had those in a while. But okay.
I'll ask my thing after. Go. Keep going. Keep going.
McDonald's. And if you're going, does Chick-fil-A have normal fries or is it just the
Just
crisp cut?
Chris cut.
I thought they were waffle. Chris
Oh,
cut?
waffle. Yeah, waffle.
Waffle.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Get it right. I thought you were the chef.
I would say so Arby's curly fries are good. If you
Never had Arby's. I haven't even seen an Arby's in Modesto.
there's one Arby's in Modesto.
It's been there since
Stanford in
1976.
Tully.
Dude, I'm like, seriously.
And there's one here in Ripon. I don't know if there's any other ones, but their curly fries are phenomenal. Really good.
Okay.
McDonald's, you gotta love
Yeah.
McDonald's.
McDonald's will probably go number 4 for me.
I think KFC changed theirs more like kind of recently.
You say KFC?
I said I think they changed theirs kind of recently.
Oh.
I don't know what they are now. And I used to love the old Wendy's fries. I don't know if they changed theirs. We used to get those Wendy's fries with the Frosty.
Yes. The Wendy's
Ooh, and
fries
you
still
dip
are
them in the
pretty good.
Frosty. Ooh,
Those
yeah,
are still
I
pretty
totally
good.
So
forgot
Wendy's
about
are
Wendy's.
Arby's and McDonald's in no particular. I don't know what like, what order.
Okay.
You guys didn't pick any of those, huh?
No.
Wow. Ernie's just.
And I'm the chef here, so
Well, yeah.
just saying. Like,
We could tell.
go to Arby's.
Yeah. I know. Look at the corn.
Go to Arby's. That's funny. Wow.
Yeah, you're saved. Look at all these
Yeah,
condiments
all the
are hiding it.
no, all the
No one
condiments
knows
are hiding
what
the
this looks
cord.
like right now. Okay.
Oh man. Okay. So back in my early days of college.
2 years ago.
Not like 5 years ago, right? 2014.
I'm not good at math.
2015. 8 years. 8 years. Holy crap! 8 years ago. Anyways, 9 years ago, there are some people who were like, we think Arby's is a front for like the mob or something. You always hear about it, but you never see an Arby's. You see the commercials, but you rarely see an Arby's.
I think there's one in Stockton. That's it. I don't think I've seen another Arby's in Stockton. Just one.
But
It's got to be a front for something.
They're regular roast beef sandwiches.
Bro,
Those are good.
when they used to be like back in the day, like 2 for $5 or something. Oh man, that was the sandwich. Yeah, that's a good
Never
sandwich.
had Arby's.
And then their little barbecue or whatever sauce that they use.
Go to Arby's.
Yeah,
Make
support them.
Yes. Support them before they go on there.
Because again, either I'm just not looking hard enough or I'm not paying attention. But throughout my life here in Modesto, I never remember going to an Arby's or saying, I want Arby's today.
If I had Arby's like close, I would go. But I'm not going to drive 20 minutes to go to an Arby's. Just not going to do it.
Makes sense. That makes sense.
You know what this corner reminds me of? Camping. I don't know. I got a whiff of it right now, and it just like reminded me of like
Burnt popcorn.
Popcorn.
camping. I don't know what it was.
The fire when you're sitting there telling stories.
Thinking you're a cook, but then you mess everything up.
Dang, when was the last time you guys went camping?
Years. How long ago did Papa James pass away?
It's probably the same about that time.
Really?
Yeah.
James. Because he had the camper and
Yeah,
stuff.
you'd always go.
We always, every year. It was like clockwork. Every year.
I would go if. Like
Did you
somebody
ever
would
go with us when we went camping in the snow?
I think I was with you. I was with you on that trip.
Wait,
It was
like
Johnny,
Yeah.
you, and
It
me.
was actually his idea,
It
I think.
was. And whenever
Like,
Johnny says
in a
something,
tent?
we all do it.
Yeah.
like a tent camping? Like
Well, that
No.
was we took no, actually yes, because remember we even got that little candle and like put the can of beans on there, and then the next morning we left it on because it was so freaking cold that it burnt a hole in the bottom of I think it was Grandma Martha's tent. And like for the longest time, no one was like admitting like what happened to the tent until now. Dun dun dun.
But like, I remember that camping trip, and John. If John were to call right now and be like, hey, let's all go camping tonight, we'd be like, Okay.
Yeah, let's go. And then we'll all be at Walmart, like spending like $200 on a camping trip
Yep.
for like 2 days.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I remember him, and maybe not word for word, but I remember us even saying, "Isn't it snowing up there?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "It's not gonna snow. It's not gonna snow up there.
So,
Come on, it's not gonna snow. It's not
What
gonna
I
snow."
remember about this trip is I slept outside. Okay, with the fire. There was the fire, and I slept in a sleeping bag. It was warm by the fire.
I think it was in Pinecrest.
Yeah. Like Pinecrest and Strawberry
Yeah,
in that area.
up in that area. Yeah.
And I woke up and there was a layer of snow on the sleeping bag. We were sleeping in the snow.
As I remember because we got there at night, and I remember when we pulled up, it was just before we even got to the campsite. I mean, you just see all this snow starting to fall, fresh snow and everything. We're like, oh my God, it's starting to snow. So I remember specifically, I don't even know if we even were on a camping lot.
No, I think it was just like pulled.
I think we just pulled over somewhere and like just started cleaning off the snow, and finding the, like the dry ground underneath. And then we all just like kind of pitched the tent like right there. And it was just like, well, I guess we're sleeping in the snow. Some of us even ended up like back in the truck, and everything, just because it was, who camps in the snow? It just,
When Johnny says,
but it was one of those things. It was one of those things, man.
Well,
Yeah,
John,
just snow on the sleeping bag.
sounds like it's time for another snow camp trip this winter.
I think that was the last time I
That'd
went
be
camping.
hilarious. I would love to film that. I'll just tag along, and all these grown adults are going to go camp in the snow today.
Gosh.
It was something
be a
like
great
that
vlog.
though.
It'd be a
It
great
was always just, it was one of those things. It was one of those things. John would just be like, "Yeah, let's go do this. All right, come on." We'd all just pile up and just take off. I don't know where we're going, but we'd go. YOLO.
YOLO.
Wow,
YOLO before YOLO.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dang, that's old.
We're old.
Super old. Speaking of oldness, Ernie was showing me earlier today, Rich,
Oh, God.
something that just blew my
You probably
mind.
know.
I don't know.
Richard knows everything.
I don't think
Star
Richard
Wars
knows. I don't think
related.
Richard knows. Explain
So-
it, because
Okay, but this goes back. So this is not just, you can't start here. You've got to go back and back and back. So
again, old.
but the reason I got to this point, though, is just how the brain works.
It's insane.
It's weird how I got to this point. We got to think back. I was looking for this. Let's go on a journey.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're going on a journey.
Let's go on a journey back.
Ready?
Journey with
Okay,
Ernie.
Let's go.
So
Hey, that should be like a story
I
time.
know,
Journey with
that'd
Ernie.
be cool.
Yeah, a little segment. Yeah, there we go.
Welcome
So-
to Journey with Ernie.
So this goes back to relationships, and I know we talked about relationships and stuff in the past and stuff. So I was talking to this girl recently, like in person, and she was telling me, this all goes to what he was talking about, by the way, but this is how it goes back. She was telling me about her, what she's been through and all this stuff, in her past relationships and everything, and then she said this, and this blew my mind in a good way. She said, "You know how Harvey Dent's origin story is?" And she started telling me Harvey Dent's origin story,
holy crap.
like to explain how she has an origin story. So she said, so Harvey Dent, and he was a district attorney. He was a good guy, and then his, Rachel, which was his wife, I think. And then he blamed Gordon for not saving her, and explained the whole origin story of Harvey Dent. Okay. And as this girl's talking about Harvey Dent, DC.
Dude, that's crazy.
She says Harvey Dent and starts talking, and I see her lips move. But I don't even hear what she's saying. In my mind, I'm like Anakin and Amidala on the green fields. Having,
Oh my goodness. No.
having a picnic You know,
You're all riding on those giant tits out in the field.
On the giant man.
rolling on the fields, like, you know.
Oh my God, bro!
You know,
You did not do that.
The episode 2, like their love story theme playing, the John Williams love story theme.
Yes.
You know, all
Across the Stars.
it's
Called Across the Stars.
Oh
it's
my
called Across the Stars.
God, bro.
Oh my god.
And I'm just like, is this really happening?
Oh,
That a girl is going to describe her situation by using Harvey Dent's origin story as like an analogy. And I was that's the most
Wow.
rare.
That's rare.
Wow.
That is rare.
Is that not like,
That
is a-
bro.
which
one
is
in a
why I
million.
went to
Yeah.
episode 2. You know, Anakin and
He's all, wait, stop. And he gets the soundtrack. He's all, click.
He's all,
Okay, continue.
we're like running through the fields.
Bro,
Yeah.
are you serious? That's so wild.
It's crazy.
That's
And I
wild.
was just like, I was ready to get a ring out. Like, but no, I was just like, oh my
Wow.
God.
Wow.
That's amazing.
You know, so the next day I looked up because I honestly thought of Anakin.
Yeah.
And all the people who are watching are like, this guy's a dork.
They don't get it. They
don't
get it.
get it.
They don't get it. They don't
So
get it.
It's all right.
I,
It's okay.
I went on
You'll
Go
find
watch.
it.
Go watch episode 2.
I went on YouTube and I looked it up and stuff, and then, you know, I was listening to John Williams, the composer for the music for
Right.
Indiana Jones, Star Wars, and stuff, was talking about George Lucas wanted a love story theme, so he created the love story theme, which was like, and when they first meet in episode 2, you can hear when they first meet again, since he was little, you hear that playing
Yeah,
lightly,
it's-
and
yeah,
then it, you know, it plays throughout their love
Yes.
story kind of thing.
Yeah. Every time.
And then so I go on from one thing to another. So then I was like, oh, let me look up other love story themes from other movies. And then I come across Star Wars Episode 5, Empire Strikes Back.
Yes. Fine.
Okay.
And I play it, and I was like, oh, yeah, I remember this. And it was like, it plays. And then I look up more love story songs. And then it plays Indiana Jones, the Indiana Jones love story song. And they're the same song. If you go to Indiana Jones,
Really?
Indiana Jones love story song for, what's her name? Do you know the name of that lady?
Marion?
Marion's love
Yeah.
love theme, and play it. We can't play it here; it'll probably get like shot down or something.
You'll be fine.
It's the same song for Episode 5, Empire Strikes Back, and Indiana Jones Marion's love theme. And so he came over and I said, okay, what's this song? And he said, oh, that's Star Wars. That's Empire Strikes Back. You know, the love theme.
Right, yeah.
And I said, okay, close your eyes. Let me play this one for you. And what's this one? And he's like, it's like the meme when you're like, what's the difference in these
Yeah,
pictures?
Yeah, it's the same. I was like, dude, like, what do you?
Are you serious?
I opened
It's
my
the
eyes
same
and it's
song.
Indiana Jones.
All these people are like, what a dork.
It's
Wow.
so crazy,
Yeah,
man.
so that's what he was
That
talking
is super. That's cool.
That's
It's
deep
the
right there.
same
Yeah.
That's a deep
exact-
cut.
So I'll play it for you. But
Play,
so
play,
it's
play,
the
play.
beginning part. You'll hear when it kicks in.
Put it in the mic.
Give it a couple seconds. This is Empire Strikes Back.
Yep.
Oh, just
I'm
hearing
gonna,
the
I'm gonna
music.
tear up, man. This is like, oh my god, this is at my wedding. I will have this music at my
You
wedding.
said you wanted.
Yeah.
Just listening to this
Yeah.
gets you like.
I can see Han and Leia.
Yeah, right.
On the planet Hoth,
Now,
right?
what's this song?
Or in
What's
Cloud
this
City.
song? Close your eyes.
Mm-hmm. Wow. That's Dr. Jones.
That's Marion's theme. Wow. It's the same song.
I've never even noticed that.
Insane.
So
I never noticed that.
that's how I got to here. It's not just me looking up love themes from movies. It went from
Bro.
Harvey Dent to
Anakin?
to me literally thinking in my head, Greenfield, we're ready. It's kind of embarrassing.
That's crazy. That is not embarrassing.
No, bro, that's awesome.
No, that's
So
amazing.
that's all that to get to Marion's theme in episode 5. They're the same song,
That is
different
cool.
key,
Yeah,
but they're the same
yeah.
song.
That is cool.
Yeah, that's what do you call it? Ernie's.
Oh, that's
Journey.
with Ernie.
That's Ernie's journey with Ernie.
Yeah.
Ernie's journey.
Ernie, whatever.
From
Journey with Ernie.
Journey with Ernie.
Yeah, so that's how I got to that.
That's dope. I've never would have
Yeah.
as much as I've seen Indiana Jones and everything.
And the new one just came out.
It did.
Yeah,
We should all go watch it, and then we should do a review on it.
yeah.
We should actually do a movie marathon.
What actually caught me about the trailer of that is kind of when they're saying he finally found what he's been looking for like this whole time, you know? So I'm like, oh my God, like literally going back to the movies, I'm like, what is this guy looking for?
Yeah, what is he?
You know? Because it's
Happiness?
just, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay,
Love.
he's Indiana Jones. He finds it all the time. You know, it's just like, okay, what is he like? What's the ultimate thing? One thing that he's looking for.
What did
Retirement?
no? What did I don't know if you guys watch The Big Bang Theory,
A little bit of it,
Yeah,
not
some.
the.
but there was
the
an
whole thing.
episode about Indiana Jones, and they were saying if you take out Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones from the story, nothing changes. Like he doesn't do anything in the movies to affect the outcome. On Big Bang, so they're arguing back and forth.
Yeah.
So you remove Indiana Jones from the Indiana Jones movies, and he changes nothing in the movies. Like, watch Big Bang Theory.
Okay, yeah.
Just watch that episode where they
Yeah.
go back and forth on, like his
Yeah.
girlfriend. So his girl, I think it's Amy Farrah Fowler, his girl,
Yeah.
Sheldon's girlfriend, and she's like, "You didn't do anything. Like
Dang.
the same outcome happens," and he gets all mad.
Bro, don't ruin it. Come on.
That's what
That's
his-
Indiana Jones,
That's
man.
his take.
It's
Was,
It's Harrison
that's,
Ford. You can't. You got to have him.
that's what
You can't
his
have
take
anybody
was
else.
too. Like,
Yeah, you can. It's Han Solo.
yeah, and Han Solo's on both of those tracks. Too.
Yeah. That's dope. That's pretty dope. That's a good find.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice.
That's a good deep cut.
I'm
right
sure
there.
everybody knows about it, but I mean, not that are watching this.
People that are watching this are now like trying to plan their weddings or their anniversaries to Star Wars.
But this
music
guy
now.
really told me he really
Yeah.
wants
So-
that song to play for his
So,
wedding.
Across the Stars. I want the Princess Leia and Han theme, yes, but the Across the Stars, I can see my wife walking down the aisle to that song. I kid you not. That is, I've planned it. That is the, if anything, if I get any control over my wedding, it's gonna be the music.
And she's all, I want my endless love.
Oh God!
God, no.
Take the ring back and save yourself
Peace
the
out.
divorce papers because that's not going to work.
No.
God.
Dang, man. I don't know. I think you hit a gold mine there.
That was pretty good. I'm
just gonna go
Well,
back.
first of all, okay, John Williams is just a genius
Gosh.
for whether it was. It might even be in the same key. I think it's just a different instrument.
Excuse me.
Dude, it's different
freaking
something, right? That's what I'm
musician
saying. Like,
genius
a different,
guy.
a different.
I'm
type
not
of-
sure.
Did you catch that? I commented earlier. It might be in a different key.
I did not catch that. I did not catch that.
He said, being the musician here is like, I think it was in the same key. Trying to correct me.
I'm not saying
see
that.
that?
I don't know. I don't know what it was.
Shout out John Williams.
Okay,
Let's get him on the
drummer
line.
for
Somebody
40
call
years.
John Williams. Somebody call John Williams.
This guy's-
I'm just saying it's a different instrument.
Wow.
No. I was talking gold mine about a woman describing her life using.
Comparing Harvey Dent's origin story.
To me, that's a 1 in a million, dude. I don't know.
It's that's why I was like, okay, wait.
That is wifey.
Somebody
status
pinch me.
right
Am I
there.
sleeping?
That's-
No, I'm awake here, and I'm hearing you talk about Harvey Dent.
That's insane.
And
I
said
just,
his slogan too. What was his slogan? The man of the people, or whatever it was. I don't even remember what it was. But I was just like blown away
Honestly, if I met somebody like that, I too would be thinking Anakin and Padme, and my thinking would be, okay, we're just getting married. We're on the little.
God. Yeah,
That is pretty
Dang.
cool. That's pretty cool.
that's episode 1 of Ernie's Journey.
Ernie's
Journey.
Journey. That
Oh,
was
Journey with Ernie.
episode 1 of Journey with Ernie.
Yeah, but that was good.
Let's let's dive a little deeper into that. Relationship goals.
Somebody give me another one of these.
Where's the beer? Just kidding.
Where's
That
the
was a
beer? Where's
joke.
the liquor?
That was a joke.
Oh, yes, we were joking. This is not filled with.
God, they saw you pour water in it.
How do you know it was water? Maybe I'm drinking a gallon of vodka every day. But no, relationship goals. So last week we wanted to talk about this, but this week Ernie brought it up in such a great way.
That was very clever.
It was.
Kinda.
So, Rich, as the married man of the group,
As the married,
Okay.
successfully married.
man of the group, what I don't really know how to phrase it, but what are some of your relationship goals that you might have had or still have, you know, as you and your wife were dating and then engaged and so on and so forth?
I think with everything, I mean, we've all heard it, and it's just communication. If you don't have like an open channel, whether you can joke around with the person or whether you can have a serious conversation with nobody. I mean, you're gonna have conversations where somebody's gonna get offended, or you may it's all one-sided and whatever. That's all gonna happen. But it's always better just to be open about every single thing. It's I don't know. I mean, I don't like being married. I don't count it like, oh, that I'm married. That's it. Yeah, I did it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so much more than after the wedding and after the honeymoon. And I mean, you have life. You know what I'm saying? Like you go with life. So it's not like it's like a fairy tale. It's not the Anakin story, I mean, and sometimes it is. But look what happened to Anakin. He ended up.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
true.
He ends
So
up.
So
funny you said that because it made me think even further down the line.
He's all
no. So when you start talking about relationships,
liar.
if you look at and
you brought him here to kill me.
I feel so dumb
Sorry.
bringing up their relationship in episode 2, but
Well, you can't bring up the
She-
relationship in episode 1.
well, no, I just mean in their relationship, because what you kind of touched on, but she sees that he's got darkness to him, which a lot of people go through now. You can see someone you're like interested in, you like them, they're amazing, but you can see that they're just something something wrong, not with them, but that isn't going to work in this relationship, whether it be your belief system or anything like that. So going back to Padme or whatever you want to call her, and him, she knows he's dark. She knows he's
struggling.
he verbally talks back to her in a harsh way and like real controlling and so she sees all this stuff, but you still, if you still decide to get into that relationship and follow more of your own emotions rather than what should I really do that is right, like the right thing to do rather than emotions. She went through her emotions, and because of that, we got episode 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you
She
suffer
died.
the consequences of that decision of going with somebody is not right for you. I use dark because that's what
Right.
but
Oh, yeah.
has those dark
Tendency.
whatever it may be, but you still, I don't want to say settle, but you still go with more of your emotions and your heart, which you shouldn't go with your heart because the Bible says the heart is
could be
your-
deceiving.
I was gonna say, read your Bible. So,
Well, you know what?
so I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, and then you suffer the consequences, which led to her death. All of this other stuff, and again, I don't want to bring it to a Star Wars thing, but
No, I see what you're saying though. But I think in a relationship, what it is and I'll kind of try to put it in the Padme sense and Anakin sense. No, for real.
Let's stick with it. Let's stick with it. It works. It works.
Seriously.
Let's stick with it.
No,
Yeah.
because it's a thing to where it's like there comes a time in a couple's life, okay, where depending on how long they've been with each other, they could be with each other for 2 years, they could be with each other for 18 years, and they still haven't figured each other out. There's still something wrong. Now, I don't want to say wrong, but there's one's battling with something, and whether they want to share it or don't share it, I think that's what causes the demise, because it's almost as if you want the relationship to work, in the sense if Anakin truly loved her, he would have been open and said, this is what I'm struggling with. I feel the dark side in me sometimes, and all this other stuff. She could have maybe found him help, counseling in a sense. You know what I mean? So it's that part of the relationship where it's like you can't always take it on by yourself. Like having, like, just an example, okay? Like if I was to struggle for 3-4 weeks and I'm just something just bugging me, but I go home and I'm like, hey, how's everybody going? How is it? There's something deep inside that it's killing me inside, but nobody else knows, because I'm going home with a smile on her face. I see her and say, hey, how's it going? Hey son, how's it going? Yeah, everything's great. Yeah, everything's great. And then when everybody leaves, I'm just like, oh God, just like my mind's just like wasted. But when that person says, I know something's wrong, tell me what's wrong, and now whether I open up and say it, that's kind of like on me. That's whether or not I want to have this relationship forever, because if I'm not caring for the relationship forever, I'm thinking of myself right now. I can do it. I can make it on my own. But there are people that I've known where they've seen that in each other, and it's just like one person shuts down, the other one's just like, tell me what's wrong. But that person's just not open, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. But there are people that say, I tell her everything. If something's bugging me, I tell her. But what helps in that is that there's like almost like a solution to it. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm opening up and I'm saying this is what's wrong, this is what's wrong, and then my wife's saying, well, that sucks. What am I supposed to do? Because I'm going to you for help, and you're saying, oh, that's too bad. You know what I mean? That's where it's not going to work, But if you have that person to say, okay, I don't really understand what you're feeling, how you're dealing with, or what you're going through, but let's find a solution. Let's find an answer. You know what I mean? And once you find that person that's able to take your hand when you don't feel like moving anymore, that's when like, okay, yeah, this is something special. Because it wouldn't, even us as guys, we put on the face like, oh yeah, I can work, I could do this, I can build a house, I can fix cars, I could do all this stuff. But there comes in a time in a guy's life when we're just like, bro, mentally exhausted, physically exhausted, but what? Still got to go home, still got to put that smile on your face for your family and everything like that. You know what I mean? So you need that person. If that person can pick you up when you're at your lowest or when you're feeling low, you know what I mean? That's the right person. That's her. What Anakin could have did was he could have opened up to her and said, this is what I'm struggling with. You know what I mean? And she could have went to Obi-Wan ahead of time and say, hey, look, let's be honest, I'm pregnant. This guy, I'm going to have this guy's baby. And Obi-Wan, the way Obi-Wan was, because you've seen him on the Clone Wars too, with his little love life that he had going on and everything like that. So it's, you know what I mean? So he would have probably been, okay, let's figure something out. Let's keep Anakin in the Jedi Council. We'll work through this. But it's you got to be open. You got to be open with it. That's the only way it's going to work. That's it.
Dude, I don't think I got one.
I don't.
I don't know.
I've
I've been reading relationship goals.
Michael Todd. We won't get into my opinion on Michael Todd.
Yes, and
We'll just talk about relationship
And
goals.
I get people all have an opinion. Everyone has
Sorry,
an
I have a
opinion
drinking
on,
problem.
on this guy. And
The
that's
ice
okay.
didn't move at all. That's why I tilted my cup back.
God. Go ahead.
Some people's
Back with
kids.
your relationship goals.
Anyways, I don't know, man.
So
So
use a straw. Go.
I will say I've struggled with relationships in the past. Not that I've gotten married or anything. I have had some serious a couple serious relationships. But recently it's just been being single. It sucks.
It can suck.
It can. For me, it's not that I'm. So there was one point where I was talking to somebody and I was telling them, like, I'm at the stage of my life where, I'm longing for something. I'm reading the Bible. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing, but like the fun stuff, video games, reading, going out, hanging out with people, like some things, it's just I'm searching for something. And that individual is like, hey, well, it could be because you're longing for someone. Like, maybe you're in that state where you need to learn that you don't necessarily need to be with somebody. You just got to learn to be single. You got to learn to be alone. And for me, that's very difficult. I'm just kind of like, and I know a lot of the times I'm a very, I don't want to say solitude, very distant individual. Like even at church, I'm not very open to anybody. I'm very just to myself. I think having somebody who kind of balances me out would be great. But being in the state of singleness is just kind of like, I don't know. I just feel stuck. Like I would love to have somebody with me. I would love to meet somebody that I can see a future with. And I have. But things just haven't turned out how I wanted them to or how I thought it was going to go. So I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this, but
So let me ask you this. So you're saying that you want a companion. You want somebody that can be there. Now, is this because when it comes to relationships, and I mean, you can probably vouch, for this one too. Seriously, because is it just a physical thing that you're looking for? You know what I mean?
see, and you're right. I don't think it is. I think the younger me, like I'm 27, so 24, 25, 20, I'd even say 26. But this whole year just kind of reflecting on my past relationships, what I'm wanting isn't a physical thing at all. I want somebody who's similar to me in that, hey, you're working towards something that I can support you in, but I know I'll get that same support back. If that makes sense.
I think physical is a part of it.
It can be.
It
Yeah.
is a part of a relationship,
Yeah, I agree.
marriage.
Right, yes.
Because I mean, like even the Bible says, single is not a bad thing, but if it's better to marry than to like burn in your passion. Type, you know
Right,
what I mean?
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
You're right.
So you can say like that's not, but that's part of this entire thing.
Right.
Is it the most important? No.
No.
But I mean, I think myself as well. I mean, I've been married unsuccessfully, no children. But now, while I would say physical is part of, and I don't want to sound like a weirdo, but
It's all right.
I mean, you just want somebody
yeah.
to be with, somebody to share life with, somebody to just, even if, and I always like, it's even the negative, even the bad, even the arguments. I'd rather have arguments and negative things in a relationship than no relationship, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'd rather fight and argue and be upset and bothered and this than be alone. Because that stuff you can work through. You can build something out of that. You know, and I've thought about this all the time. I watch like TV shows and stuff. And it's like, man,
Star Wars.
I would even not Star Wars. I would take that life, meaning in the arguments and this
Right.
and this, the disagreements over being single, just because, like, honestly, I want to go through that. The arguments, the fighting, which is part of relationships. You can probably, respectful arguments, of course,
Right,
not out
right.
of control, like.
No, they get out of control. Well, you're not physically. Not physically.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, all the time.
I'd rather go through all of the worst part of a relationship with somebody
Yeah.
than alone, than to just live life alone.
You know how many girls are subscribing right now because you're saying that?
But you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Give me the worst part of any relationship,
No, yeah,
and I'd
you're
take
right.
it over being single.
Being single. Yeah.
Because you can work through this. Certain things. Certain things you can't work
Right.
through.
No, you're right.
Abuse, I would zero tolerance. But
Right.
Right.
the arguments, the disagreements, the day to day, this and this and give me that over being alone.
Mm-hmm.
Not that alone is a bad thing. It's got its time and its place. But I'll take the fights, the arguments, the disagreements, the whatever it is over being single.
I think within a relationship, it's like you have to have that other person has to like, and it go. I mean, obviously it goes both ways, but that person has to like. I mean, like I said, it goes both ways. You got to know that person, and that person has to know you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because if you think about it, like, I want the companion, and then yeah, physical. It obviously that's a part of it, but that wouldn't even be like in the top 3.
I don't mean
You know what I'm
physical, like, I go for this hot girl. I'm talking about that physical, intimate part of a marriage.
Right,
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Yeah. So with all that, it's almost as if when you're having your relationship and everything like this, it just seems as if what. Okay, I didn't mean to say that.
Keep going. I'm trying to have a serious conversation here,
bro.
man.
I even closed my eyes when I said it.
Serious
That's how intimate
stuff.
I was into it. I forgot what I was even gonna say now.
Dang it, Ernie. Jeez, man. God. I'm almost out of my gallon.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I forgot what I
No,
was.
you didn't.
I
So-
swear I did. I forgot what my thought was.
All right, so all of this, so I've been thinking, all right. So I'll go a little, I don't want to say a little deeper on this, but so I haven't been like trying to pursue anybody. I've been observing, just kind of like, okay, if anybody, I haven't really found anybody at my church that I would date. And I get it. And Ernie's told me numerous times, you got to go out there. You got to, I'm not one to chase a woman. I will not
Like
like
putting yourself out
I
there is
will-
not chasing
no,
a woman.
Hold on, let me finish. Like I'll initiate, but I'm not going to be there and continuously like, I'm not going to bug for your attention. I'm not going to bug for you to look my way. It's just not, that's not what I want to do. It's like, hey, I'll try to get your attention at first. If I catch it, great, but I'm not going to sit here. I don't want to play games in a relationship or in a potential whatever, like relationship. It's and dating with a purpose of this woman could be my wife.
I think dating with a purpose is important.
That's my biggest thing is I don't want to do this like this unintentional dating, like speed dating type. I know it's not speed dating, but like you date this girl and then you date this girl. Oh no, she wasn't right. Now date this girl, but like, you know what? I don't know if I'm making any sense.
No, you're making sense, but I'm thinking as far as like hearing everything that you're saying, it's as if, and I could be wrong when I'm saying this, but it's almost as if because you're saying like I'm not gonna chase a girl, I'm not gonna do all this other stuff, if like say you see girl number one, she's attractive. Girl number two, she's not as attractive as girl number one, but there's a personality that girl has that this one doesn't, and you're going back and forth and you're doing the comparison and everything like that. To me, that's too much wasted energy and time. That's my opinion, you know?
Right.
Because then you're here focused on this one, on girl number one. You're putting all kinds of energy in that one. And this number two is the one she's waiting. She doesn't have the looks, but she has personality that you're looking for. But you put so much energy in her, and then she's gone, and you missed that chance. You know what I'm saying? And my point is that whether it's girl number 1, 2, or 3, whatever, when you're just yourself amongst them, there's going to be that girl that says, there's something about that guy that I really, really like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're going to, and I'm not saying it to brag, but they're going to go to you instead of you having to run them down and say like, oh, I think you're cute. I think hey, why don't we just hang out? It's going to be that one to be like, no, there's something like that guy Nate, like he's cute, you know. It's like there's something about him, like, you know what I'm saying. And it not in a mean way. I mean this like in no mean way, but you know how they always say like there's someone for somebody. Oh, that happens. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, don't rush. And I think you use the word settle. You know, because I've seen that too much in my life. You know, where people have settled and it lasts 1-2 years or whatever, and it just doesn't work after that. You know what I mean? And it's like, or if they settled and they're 15-20 years down the road and they just hate each other, but we're staying together for the kids, you know, and stuff like that, you know, but they're both living miserable lives. You know what I'm saying? So in my opinion, I would just, and I've said this before, just be yourself. Let them see you instead of you trying to see her. And I think she's into Star Wars. She's not. She's, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's like, don't try to find the things that fit your profile, because then you're going to think that's the one, you know?
That's true.
And it's like that, in a sense, it'll click. It'll click when it does happen, you know? And you'll see she'll come up to you and tell you the
Harvey Dent.
Harvey Dent origin story.
Oh, Harvey Dent origin story. Oh my gosh.
But okay, well, part of that.
Great! There's a but to this
I'd
story.
wife up like that.
If someone compares their origin story to Harvey Dent,
A villain.
you know, I mean, to have an origin story means, okay, here's my villain origin story.
Not all villains have origins. Or sorry.
Well, okay, you're right. Not
Everybody.
all superheroes have origin stories, villain or not.
Yeah.
But when they start the conversation as villain, super villain even, and comparing, using an analogy. Anyways, it doesn't even matter.
No, you make sense there in a way of, I would count it as maybe a, what does red and green make? What color do they make? Do they make a color?
Blue? Wait.
No.
Yellow and
Red and green.
Yellow
Do they make a
blue.
color?
Yellow and blue make green.
Here we go. Go ahead.
Purple. I don't have no idea. It's a song that my son listens to. He knows it by heart.
What was the colors?
Red and green. Do they make it?
Blue?
Purple? Red and green make purple.
Is that it?
Purple or blue? Anyways, whatever color they make, that's the kind of flag it would be. Because it'd be a green flag is, hey, okay, she knows comics, she knows DC, she knows something.
I'm gonna say one thing about red flags. Okay.
Where's our red?
Yeah, where's our,
flags?
go get him. Go
Over
get
there.
him. Go get him real quick.
You know,
Hurry, go. Go.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll hold my comment.
Go.
Okay, so the thing for me about red flags, okay, when a person has a red flag, okay, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, because when a red flag appears, how do you get that flag to green? Do you change that, or does she? Or do you tell her, hey, you got a red flag in a sense?
I had
Okay,
this conversation too.
That's good.
And there are red flags. Mm-hmm. We all have red flags. If someone looked
Everyone
at you,
does, right?
they would think, oh, well, yeah, he's all this, but, you know, you too, all this, but,
Oh,
you know, And I was talking to this person. I said, the only way you can, I didn't use the term
Right.
red. I don't know if that's even appropriate. Oh, I see all like this is I.
Well, they put it all over the memes and
Yeah, so
everything.
many-
Yeah,
red
it's all
flag,
over.
red
Red flag,
But
green
I
flag.
honestly said it's you're going to have to pray. You're going there is no way through all of this. And I said aside from prayer and through God that you're not going to get through all of this. You know, you need to pray, you need to do whatever you can to get. I didn't use the terms this.
Right.
But it's true.
But
Yeah,
that's what
that's-
I said. I specifically said that.
But the thing also is that when you're praying about those types of things and God does show you a red flag, you got to be understanding like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, because there's been times in the past, you know, relationships where I've, you know, it's the one, and I'm, you know, as a young person, I'm praying, oh, is this the one, whatever, you know, and the things are popping up. And I'm like, yeah, but still, I still like her, and she's still pretty,
Yeah.
you know. But I'm praying about the relationship. You know what I'm saying? So you got to also be mindful that if you're asking God for guidance or whatever, I don't know if that's where you're kind of going with it, but if you're asking legit, like, God, help me in this decision, you know, I want to make sure this is the right decision, and God's saying, yeah, you know, but I think you should wait a little longer, and you're like, but I love her. You know what I mean? And it's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like you got to be aware of those things too, because you're literally asking the guy who created everything like for help, and she's showing you these, in a sense, red flags. Like, okay, you know, one's okay, but she's got like 5. You know, and
Right.
you should really just wait. You know, and I don't know. You know, it's just one of those things you got to be attentive of that too. You know, if you're asking God for help and He's showing you, and you're like, yeah, but I don't. You might not know her like I know her. You know, I don't know if that's where you're going.
So what you're saying, God, is you can't heal her? You can't fix
You
her?
can't change her.
Like, yeah, really? Yeah. That's what you're saying?
No, but I could see that.
God can
I
do
can see
it.
that too. You know,
They have
but
to
again,
want it.
yeah, exactly. They'd have to
That's
want the
the-
change too.
Yeah,
you
no,
know?
and that's I think that's one of the important things about, and if you find someone in a relationship and there's red flags, or you have red flags,
I definitely have.
and
red
if they
flags.
bring up your red flags, like, hey, like this, and this, if you say, oh, I'll change then for you,
Yeah,
don't bother.
yeah,
Like, do not bother if a woman or man is going to change for you,
right, that's
because they're doing it for you.
another red flag.
And in my experience, it has turned out they will resent you for that. I did this for you. I changed for you. I did X, Y, Z for you. Rather than I changed these things because I know I needed to change these things in my life. Not so if
But I think even with that, like when you are in a relationship, you know, and you care about her as much as she cares about you, you know, even if she was to tell you like, oh, I love you more, you're like, no, I love you. You're like, no, I love you more, and all whatever that kind of stuff is.
you hang out first, no, you hang out.
Yeah. But I think what helps it the most is that when you are in a relationship and that person does realize, like, man, I have some shortcomings. I don't want to take it out on this guy. You know what I mean? Like, I know that I have faults. You know, she may know it. Even as a guy, I know that I have no patience, you know, but I don't want to lash out on her. Like, I know that's my fuse, but I love her enough not to go there. You know what I mean? It's something that you still have, but you love her enough to say, I don't want you to see that side of me. You know what I mean? And vice versa. So it's not so much like, for example, that's almost like my red flag, you know, it's just like, just instant, just, you know, and I'm thankful to God that He's really, really helped me with my patience, you know, but it's like, I know how short my fuse is. Like, I know how short it is. You know what I mean? But I'll never show that, you know? And no matter how many times she may come to me and say, you know, let's talk about this. I could be like, I know where my fuse is at right now. Just give me a few minutes. I'll be good. It's nothing that I can really, I guess it'll ever go away. It's just part of me. You know what I'm saying? But going back and forth, she may have those types of things, but she may never reveal them to you because, you know, she loves you that much. I'd rather not put him in that spot, you know. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's a lot of things that in relationships, you know what I mean? And it's but it does click. When it happens, there's a click there. It really is, you know. And it's like it's nothing that, you know, you've ever been through before. And it's not like it's not a physical thing so much. You know, it's just like it's deeper than that. You know, it's just so much deeper than that.
Yeah. No, I'm just thinking of. So I have one huge red flag. I fall too hard for a woman way too fast. I think that is my biggest red flag.
Is that a red flag?
For me, it is.
It's
because
more of a.
For me, I think a red flag for myself.
Because so if her red flag was falling for me too fast, I'd be like, that's not a red flag.
Well, yeah, but for me,
it's good for me, girl.
Fall for me in 5 minutes. All good. Saves us a lot of time.
But for me, it's one of those like, okay, I'm interested in you. And I think that's why I don't tend to chase, is because I know if I chase, then I'll get hooked. And then it's going to be just end in heartbreak, end in like, okay, whatever. So I try to feel the playing field. Like, okay, are you flirting with me or are you just being friendly?
I think I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It's you're getting mixed signals.
Yes.
Mixed signals whenever, you know, a girl comes and hangs out with you or talks to you. You know. Example.
This girl will not be named.
But she's watching right now.
I don't know. She might. But there was a girl that I met. We were messaging each other for like every day. We're like, cool minute. We were just messaging each other. Found out she played Call of Duty Mobile. I was like, cool, let's play. And we played a few games, and you know, and like I was just trying my best to get to know her, like as a friend and build that relationship. Yeah, I was like, hey, she's beautiful. I'd love to get to know her more. It'd be cool. Like I'd drive down there, hang out. She ghosted me, and then started talking to my best friend. And so for that, yeah. And I found out, I knew it was happening.
Best friend now? Like, is that still your best friend?
He's a friend. I love him to death, but it was one of those, in that moment, we used to go to the gym together. And in that moment, he told me at the gym, like, hey, me and so-and-so have been kind of talking. She told me she kind of ghosted you. This and that. I was like, what the heck? But in that moment, like to me, that's, oh my gosh. Okay, she plays a little bit of Call of Duty. She does a little bit of nerdy stuff. Like she's a nerd. Oh, great. Like, and so I'll slowly start to, what they used to say, catch feelings. Not that I would immediately be like, okay, I'm gonna like ask her out on a date or anything, but I'd be like, okay, let's see if this is gonna go anywhere. But then I get ghosted. Another girl, kind of similar. Hey, let's meet up for dinner. Let's meet up for coffee. Yeah, I'll be there. Let's do it. It would honestly be me showing up, and sometimes she would show up for dinner or whatever,
so
and sometimes she wouldn't.
That's
like,
sad.
But see, I think.
So that's why for me, I'm very standoffish now because I don't know.
But see, now you're changing. You're changing who you are. You're changing who you are so you can fit the mold of some girl. I mean, in the sense of like, I want to fit her mold, and it's like, no, like she'll fit your mold when the time's right, and you'll know it, okay? And it's not a thing to where you're gonna be like, you know, and I'm not trying to be sarcastic, but I play one game with her and this is the one. You know what I mean? It's
right. No,
she'll fit your mold and she'll be blowing you up, and then you can be like, I got game.
That's true, but still, like, yeah, and I get what you're saying. It's not that I'm changing for those two individuals though. I just kind of like, okay, like I'm now wary of when I start to have interest in a girl or woman, like it's now me just being cautious of I'm not gonna show you any type of feelings. I'm not like, and that's just, and I don't know. I could be wrong by doing that. It could hurt my chances. But when I don't know. I don't know. Like right now, it's one of those cool. If I like you, I'll go the extra mile for a little bit.
And
I'll see what's kind of happening, and if I don't see anything happening, cool. I'll just kind of retract myself and just walk away.
what do you think?
I would say, like Richard said, you're changing how you are based off of how other people have treated you. Now you're changing based off of these last two girls, for example. But I would just keep doing what you're doing, and someone will like you for how you are. Because you're kind of being fake now. You're like, oh well, this girl did me. I did this, so it didn't work out. I'm gonna it's not me, but I'm just gonna like pull back now. I'm gonna be this different. Just do you. You'll find somebody who wants.
You will, man.
You know.
You will. You just be yourself. Even when, I mean, in a way, okay, you hang out with a girl, okay? You don't, whether you do have feelings or whatever, don't show that you do. You know what I'm saying? I know you're saying like that's hard for you to do.
No, yeah.
But I mean, in a sense, because it's like you want this girl to like really know you, not really know like, oh, this guy likes me after a week.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because that's kind of, I mean, well, I don't know about guys. Guys be like, oh, wow, she likes me after a week. This is cool, you know? But you know what I mean? Like, girls are completely different in the sense of like, oh, man, like, I just want to be this dude's friend for now or whatever. You know, I don't even know this guy, and he's like already all into me and everything like that. And you kind of
not that I go
lose them.
full boil in a week or anything like that. That's not what I do.
That's what I got out of your
I don't go full boil.
talking about. You just said you fall hard and fast.
I fall,
and you wanna
yes,
get
hard
married
and
after a
fast,
week.
but that doesn't mean a week.
Okay, two.
Maybe
Just
three.
look at bro. Just
Maybe
be
three.
you.
Bottom line, just be you.
Be
Just be
you,
me.
man. Don't chase the mold. Let the mold chase you, bro. Let them fit around you.
That's a green flag right there.
No, I would just be you
Yeah.
because you're already changing for other people. You'll find someone who likes a dork.
Hopefully. We'll see. We'll see.
Well,
Yeah. Green flags.
I for some reason still go for red. But
Oh man. How's dessert coming along?
We get dessert too?
We'll be right back.
maybe kinda.
Or did
Maybe kind of dessert. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As we're waiting to return, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on the Hungry and Bored YouTube channel. Yes. And also, don't forget to follow us.
Goes with the Mexican
my God.
Flan.
Ooh, flan.
You like flan?
Dude, I love
I'm not
flan.
a fan of flan. I don't like it at all.
I'm a huge fan of flan.
I don't.
You know what? I'm going to tell you right now. I do not like flan at all.
I do not like flan either. Hate it. But hey, you know what?
Many years ago, this guy ain't even waiting.
Oh my God.
This and that tres leches.
Ooh, tres
Tres
leches.
leches.
Tres leches cake.
Dang, you ate the whole whipped cream. It goes with the thing.
Okay, so
Can
I
you
don't
not
think,
criticize
You know what? I don't
the
think
way
I've
I
ever.
eat?
I don't. To be honest, I don't think I've had flan before. So this is.
Is this from La Familia?
Just taste the flan. Richard's like, oh, this is horrible.
I don't think I've.
Oh, this is so good. Oh man. Definitely makes up for those LA street
what,
dogs.
what kind of is it?
Taste it.
my
It's caramel
gosh.
flan.
Stick it in your mouth, Rich.
Gosh. What is it? It's the texture.
He doesn't like it.
It's. I think to
No.
me, it's the texture.
No, it's not the texture. Oh, gosh. It's the texture.
It is the texture. That's always been my issue with flan. The texture.
Dude, I could eat this all day.
There's something really hardcore about it. What is it? The caramel?
I mean, hardcore. What does that even mean?
like
Is that
something
good or bad?
It really stands out. Not the texture of it, not how mushy it is.
The alcohol.
Caramel.
Is that what it is? There's something on here that's
It's alcohol.
it's really
Maybe the
punching.
caramel. It's not
punching
alcohol.
It's alcohol. Tastes like
It's not. But hey, you didn't like the main. You like the dessert. You like the main. You don't like the dessert. Hey, it's all good.
That's not bad.
if it was Choco flan, I'd give you a 10 out of 10 immediately.
You and your tens.
So
So they can be
there's
that
ready.
this. There's this amazing artist
Yeah.
from the Modesto area, but he's currently residing in Sacramento area. And he draws. I mean, my gosh, this guy's got talent. Amazing.
Very amazing.
But and this
Incredible.
guy's had talent. I mean, we grew up together, and this guy is directed from video stuff, commercial to drawing. He's super talented.
Yeah.
So I saw two pieces that he had recently drawn. One is of Bowser, Peaches, you know, the whole Peaches thing. And another one is the Mandalorian. So he has offered those to us as a giveaway type thing. I've already created like 40 accounts, fake, to follow us and win.
So we'll
But
be doing
seriously talent.
Yeah. He's a bad dude.
incredible.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing a giveaway within the next couple weeks. So please be on the lookout for that. We will be posting with the podcast and some of the clips on our Instagram, Hungry and Bored.
And we'll put his profile in the link.
Yeah,
so
we'll
you can
put
follow him
profile.
and look
up
at all
there.
the amazing stuff he's drawn.
Yeah, incredible. But keep a lookout for all those giveaway directions.
Yeah.
So, Rich,
You know how okay, you know how like have you ever had those C's coffee candies? Where it's just like hard, it's just a coffee candy. That's what this tastes like. But the caramel,
caramel,
okay.
potato,
It's
Tomato.
usually whenever you eat
bear,
caramel,
caramel,
caramel.
caramel,
Usually whenever you eat caramel,
caramel.
it's
Caramel.
soft chocolate caramel. Okay. This is pretty hardcore caramel,
It's a caramel flan.
I know.
I would hope it.
but you eat caramel, and it's not as strong as a chocolate flavor would be. But this is,
You're not a caramel fan?
I'm a huge caramel fan.
Too much?
It's hardcore. It's
So a little too much, eh?
Okay.
Dang.
Whatever.
it's good. Though.
I, on the other hand,
Next week, you could probably bring your own dessert.
not gonna lie, I didn't think you had dessert.
You could bring a Grimace freaking shake next time.
Ooh.
Wow.
And you
Okay,
could be
let's
like,
talk about that
and
real
you'd be
quick. Yeah. Okay. So, dude, those videos are getting out of control. So I've seen this whole theory where we're in another. Have you seen the Harambe theory?
What's funny about this whole thing is I had someone ask me. Some girl was asking me the other day. She not asking me. She made a comment to me and said, "Oh, I heard some kid died from drinking a Grimace shake." And she was serious.
Oh my god!
Like she's like, "Yeah, I saw something on TikTok," and she thought it was serious. Like they're drinking and they're all like passed out. And I'm like, that's like this one of these trend things.
If you haven't seen it, just yeah.
There's
on
I've seen
TikTok,
two.
you'll
On
find it.
Instagram or TikTok,
Yeah,
type
you'll
in
find it.
Grimace
It's-
I've
shake.
seen
Yeah.
two. One of them actually that on the top of my list. I saw it today. I mean, these guys are committed.
Was
to
it?
these.
So I saw one where they get like they're drinking it, and then one of them is like laying in a river or a stream, just covered in, and it's doing flashes of a scary grimace. So there's this eerie music, and it's flashing grimace.
No, it was.
He's spitting up
They
the
were
shake.
both in a nice car. Okay, one guy's drinking it, and it shoots it. It transitions to the other guy, cuts to the other guy. This guy's drinking it. It cuts to him, and then this guy explodes purple all over the car. Inside the car is just coated with this. And the other guy in the passenger seat just drenched. They literally ruined a car
To do that.
to do this.
Oh my gosh,
They literally ruined a car for this.
that's insane.
It is this guy like explode like it was of course he's drinking, his body explodes all over the place. And I was like committed. They literally spent thousands of dollars to do this, either to clean it or to just dump this car. You know, it was good. I was like,
Dang.
And I never saw that. I didn't know anything about that until this girl asked me, "Do you see that kid that died from drinking Grimace shake?" And I was like, "Wait a minute, hold up." And I looked it up, and I see all these people like just drinking like.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's so weird. I remember just McDonald's say, "Oh, we got a Grimace shake out," but the way the trend started, it doesn't make any sense.
It's weird.
And then I saw there was some dude who was like, "Oh yeah, I'm the CEO, I'm the COO," or some young dude, and I'm like, I don't really know. He had a blue check mark and all that.
No.
Can't trust those anymore though.
No.
But he drank it. It was funny. He's like, "Yeah, you know, happy birthday, Grimace." He drinks a shake, and then the next thing you know, he's in the back of his car, heads out, his head's in a plastic bag with the Grimace shake, just like insane. But no, I think the best one I saw was the two guys. They did like a darkened movie, like a horror movie.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. One ended up in a tree with the shake just running down his arm like blood, and it was just the other guy his face was in the lake or a little stream, and so the Grimace shake was in the stream too. It was crazy. People get. Are you looking stuff up?
I was trying to find the one I was talking about, but it's too hard. It was just like one of those recommended ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you? I don't even know who. So whatever. But no, it's funny.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
It's a thing now.
I was going to go get a Grimace shake before this. But I don't know if it ended in June or what, but no McDonald's around the area. If you go on the app, say it's available. So I was going to go get one and just do the whole, and then we're but they're out everywhere. So I couldn't even get one.
Are they out because like the promotion's over, or is it because
that's what I don't know.
The whole
I don't know
TikTok
if
thing's
it's
getting
June. But if you go to the Grimace Shake on the app,
Oh, this yeah, I found it.
oh yeah, that one. Look,
Was it? I've never seen that one.
So this guy's a magician.
Oh yeah, I've seen this guy.
Yeah,
He's good.
He's a good magician.
but
He does.
there's missing a part because it cuts to another guy,
Where
and
he's
then
talking
it
to
cuts
the other
back
guy?
to him. Yeah, but I think that's the guy.
Yeah, I know that guy. I've seen that guy before.
So, I mean, these are obvious influencers, and
right.
they can ruin cars for Grimace Shakes. Yeah. That's wow. You found it.
So you never tried one? No.
We should.
And I did hear that the flavor changes depending on when you drink it, when you eat it. Drink
Like
it.
time wise?
Yeah. Well, no. So I heard it's just a vanilla shake with colored beets or whatever it is. I don't know. So if you drink it before eating their fries, it tastes like a vanilla shake. But if you drink it after eating the fries, it tastes like a berry type shake. It's something.
Really?
No, again,
This is
We
one of
gotta
your,
go find one.
Is this one of your?
After
oh,
this podcast, we gotta go drive around to some McDonald's and see if we can find it.
it's not one of my weird.
I'm gonna make this up and see if it sounds true.
No, I don't make up stuff. There's a guy that posts a lot of this stuff, and he tasted it before and then after, and he said it tastes different.
That's crazy.
Depending
That's
on
insane, dude.
when you drink it.
That's crazy.
But they don't use artificial stuff to color it. They use like some beets or something, so which is like, I guess. But yeah, so I heard it tastes different depending on what you're eating it with. So I don't just make up stuff.
Dang. Crazy.
So anyways, happy birthday, Grimace.
Happy birthday, Grimace.
Yeah.
Go find yourself a Grimace shake today.
If you can.
If you
'cause
can,
it's
I don't
all out
know.
in the area. So
Oh.
or either it's not available no more.
Dang. You
Do you
lucky
remember
then.
when there was only like 2 McDonald's in Modesto? Like one on Hatch and then one on McHenry?
Yeah.
I think like the McHenry one had like a little train or like not a like a little caboose or something.
Which one on McHenry?
It used to be. It actually, I think, were Velvet Creamery.
Oh, there's still a McDonald's there.
There's still McDonald's
Yeah,
right there.
Yeah, right next
Then
to
I think
Velvet.
that's the one. Yeah, remember that.
Velvet Grill. We should do a podcast of Velvet Grill. I think that would be cool.
I don't
They,
know.
they have pretty good food.
They do.
The one on Del Road. The one in McHenry sucks.
Oh.
Just throwing that
That's the
out
only one
there.
I know.
The one on
Yeah,
Del
it's
Road is the
amazing. It
best.
sucks.
The one in McHenry is not the best, so please only go to the Velvet Grill on Del Road.
You want to do that a little louder?
I was
could hear
totally
that?
gonna bring yeah. Heck yeah.
I can't hear.
I'm
it.
just gonna be like, what's up, guys?
Hey, okay. We're here at the podcast. Yeah. So, you guys read anything interesting in your journals this week? Fine. You know what? No. Y'all gonna about your journals. GTFO.
You know what? I don't think I wrote anything. It's been such a busy week.
So this week has been, oh my God, that jalapeno was hot.
Told you.
Did you guys hear about the?
Oh my God, you ate all of these jalapenos?
Yes.
Bro, it's not that bad.
And you were called
Oh,
this guy.
I would have gave that a 5. That's too much. Oh,
Not if you eat it with everything else.
Dang.
I like spice too.
Ernie's a little girl.
What percentage did you say you were Mexican? 0.2?
Indigenous American,
Indigenous.
43%.
Hey, did you guys know there's a Lego inspired burger shop opening up?
Oh man, what are you looking at?
I was seeing if I wrote anything. I didn't write anything this week. Just a busy week.
It's been a busy week.
It was. Extremely.
Yeah, I got a little busy too. I didn't write too much.
I have mine. I might have written it this week, but I won't go get it right now.
Yeah, I didn't. I posted things on Instagram, but
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did see some stuff.
I just got one quote.
what is it? Tell me.
You post a pic on IG and you get 10 likes. You post it on your story and you get 200 plus views. Moral of the story is that not many people like you, but they're watching you. Not a lot of people like me,
I get that.
but they're watching me.
Whoa,
I always find that interesting, though.
feel
because they have to. I mean, no, they don't have to,
They don't have to.
but they follow you. They're like, oh.
But it's always interesting, though. Like, you follow me, you see
Why
my
do you post? Like what? Like what's your purpose in posting on Instagram? Like you know what I mean? Like, are we really looking for people to say, "Oh, I like that post"? You know what I mean? Or is it just like it's just something that I wanted to write, so I wrote it? You know?
If I've created something, I want to see who would like it.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think with it's kind of scary now because before when I would post on Instagram, it would just be a post. Before they had the whole story thing, it was just like you're just posting on Instagram. You just post it, and if whoever liked it, whatever, then cool. Whoever wanted to comment,
watching.
cool, whatever.
Like, oh, I only have 12 likes.
Well, no, this is the thing now. Now that there's stories, then it's like, oh, I just want to see how many hearts I got. You know what I mean? And it's like it's dumb. It's like,
dude, I only get like
why did you post it then? Like, you know, it's like
hearts.
why did you post it so you can go back to see who actually agreeing with you? It's like, who cares whether people agree with you or not? It's your own thought. It's what you felt. You know what I mean? So if you're going back and you're looking like, oh, only 4 people agreed with only 4 hearts out of 50 people that saw my thing, only 4 hearts. Oh, you know what I mean? It's
or you could like somebody.
Oh,
and you
that's
post,
true.
And you're just like waiting. I hope this
to see if they like your
Do
post.
they like my post? That's
Or
not. That's a legitimate.
Or nowadays it's the let me like your story so you know, hey, I kind of am interested in you or something.
Or be the creeper and go down like 4 years ago.
Oh my gosh!
And then
that
like
is
their post from 4 years ago.
That is ridiculous.
that is a
Don't.
creeper.
And they're like,
That's a red flag.
You liked my post from 2017.
God, if you get
Very first post on Instagram was like 10 years ago, and you
Or
like
it's
that one.
Or if you're stalking their Instagram and you actually like it, you're like, oh my God.
So, Ernie, answer this question. When was the last time that happened to you?
I have accidentally liked people's posts. So look it. Everybody would be lying if you're, I'm not saying you, but if someone likes you and you like them back, you get their Instagram, you see them on Instagram, you don't go back. Oh, I'm only going back 2 months. And that's it. You
No, you go all the way back.
All the way. You scroll real quick.
You do your research. You go all the way down.
Exactly. Doesn't make you a creeper.
No. I think
mean,
liking
technically you're
it
creeping.
would just kind of be weird because
No, but accidentally like. Have you ever accidentally liked
Oh,
something?
yeah, all the time.
So you actually like something from 2012 and you're just like,
Okay, I have. Okay,
So do you
oh,
unlike
geez.
it right away or do you just leave
no,
it?
you don't like it right away.
Okay, I'm
Hoping.
hoping the notification
I'd
didn't get to
rather,
them.
Like, would you really want them to?
Okay,
think
I have
they
a story, but I don't know if I should really share this on Instagram. Okay, I mean on the podcast. So it happened on Instagram. I'm not going to drop no names or anything like that. Okay, so I'm looking at someone's story. All right, now in this person's story, there's people that are getting married. Okay, with this person's story that I'm watching, I could joke around with this guy, right? I know him well enough where I could joke around, throw little comments here and there, whatever. He knows I'm joking around, whatever, right? So I'm watching his story, okay? Little do I know that the next person to their story went to the same wedding, okay, that my friend went to, okay? So as I'm watching his story, it's the same wedding. It go, and I didn't even realize that it transitioned into the next person's thing, who I don't want to name, okay? But I wrote a comment on there thinking it was my friend, the guy, you know, and it was people getting married. And I was like, excuse me for saying this. And I was like, oh, he's going to smash that tonight.
Oh my God.
And I left it as that, right? Because I thought, oh, he knows I'm joking around, whatever, right?
That's your pastor got to.
Oh, no, it wasn't my pastor. No.
Can you imagine though?
I know, yeah, God, jeez. So I go back in the little message, you know, you message somebody, so you go in your little message thing to see it. And I looked at it, and it was this sister from like another church. And I was like, oh my God, right? And then you know how it says "seen" at the bottom, and I was like, oh God, what did I do? And yeah, it was just be careful when you're commenting on people's stories. It was the worst. I didn't know what to do.
You know, dude, you just unfollow.
I just
Let it go.
Delete your account. Just
Oh man. Oh gosh. Yeah. Just be careful. You're gonna comment.
I remember.
Careful when you-
I remember when that happened.
That's the worst. And then you go. I went and I looked and I was like, it. You know, she's seen it, and I was like, "Oh gosh, she's seen it too. She's seen the comment." I was like, "Oh no!"
Did you message her again, or did you just
No, I just left it. I just left it alone. I was like, "Oh god, this is the worst ever." Yeah.
Yeah, and you're up there playing drums and singing the next Sunday.
Okay, really?
She's just like, hermano.
staring you down?
She does not go to our church.
Oh my god!
No, never done that.
I've never done that either.
Never.
I'll never do that again. Ever.
Wow.
Ever. That was the worst.
Okay,
Yeah. Careful how you leave your comments.
Pay attention to whose story you're on.
Yeah.
God.
Oh gosh, that was the worst.
All right, everyone. Well, thank you for joining us today on Hungry and Bored.
Be aware. You didn't say that earlier.
You didn't say
You
it
actually
earlier.
didn't say it
I was
earlier.
busy. Like
No, you
No,
weren't actually.
you were
sitting
just,
right there.
You were
and-
sitting there.
yeah.
But this, I was probably just stressed out because of other stuff.
I think you might have been.
Yeah.
I
It's
could
like
tell.
everything
Yeah.
failed, and
Yeah, and then you failed with
You know
not
what? It
saying
didn't fail because what
BOAD.
it was an 8.5. It was very
or
good.
6.
Oh, sorry. The flan. We give the flan a solid 8.8.
Boom.
It was very
You can give it a
good.
2. I don't care. It doesn't affect.
Yes, you do care.
I don't.
He does
Not
care.
on this.
Because
not
when
on
I
this.
gave him a
Yes, you do.
6.5 on the hot dog, he's like, "Oh my god."
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't care on this one.
You care.
I don't.
You do.
No, I don't.
You just tell everybody that you don't.
Go ahead.
A 2. I'm just kidding. No.
All right, ladies and
Listen,
gentlemen.
I'm not a flan person, okay? But I finished all but this one little piece right here.
Yeah, that's not all.
Well, it's because there's, like I
Okay.
said. Anyways, flan, I give it a 5.
Okay. Well, let me just say, I got that at Costco.
Dang.
I didn't make it. I'm
That's
not going to
some
take
good
credit.
flan.
for
We
it
got played.
That's
No.
some good flan, man.
because I like the flan there, and I thought it would go with this. And I'm not going to make a dessert like today. I didn't.
You're just not putting anything into it anymore, are you? It's totally giving up on
you
us.
get dinner, but I won't take credit. I won't take credit for a Costco
So you'll get
flan.
about 15 weeks out of Ernie, and then he's just over the
Yeah.
relationship.
Now he's done. 15
It was
weeks
either
in.
it was either no dessert.
Week 16, he's all
Yes.
It
forget
was
it.
either no dessert or flan.
Week 16 into the relationship, he's like, whatever, eat that burnt corn.
Wow, back to relationship. Yeah, week 16. That's when I bail out,
Week 16.
and you're on your own.
So you got 16 weeks, ladies.
Wow. No, but I enjoyed the flan, so I thought I'll buy the flan because I like it, and I thought it would be a better fit than making something. I mean, I didn't make anything last week. It was made ice cream, made cookies with toppings. You know, same stuff.
I do
But-
regret not eating more of that cookie and ice cream, though. Because when I went back and watched it, I was like, dang, that looks good.
But no, the flan at Costco is really good. It was either that or the lemon meringue cheesecake.
No, I'm glad you went with flan.
See, I love lemon meringue. I could grab the meringue part. Wait, what's the meringue part? The lemon part,
Yeah.
not the foamy part. The foamy part is like the meringue part.
I think so.
Okay, no, I like the lemon part. Ugh,
Yeah.
reminds me of like home run pies back in the day.
Oh, God,
the
those are the
lemon
best.
inside.
Yes. Orgasmic.
Whoa!
Dang.
With
Are
that,
those are those the pies that were like the green, the brown?
The packages, yeah.
Yeah, the packages, and that was like the flavor. Yeah, I remember those.
the lemon, the best. I would always get cherry too.
Mm-hmm.
I remember cherry being good. Cherry being good.
Good
Anyways,
stuff.
go
Anyways,
ahead.
oh yeah. So, thank you all for tuning in today to Hungry and Bored.
Be ready.
Wait, what the hell are we doing? We didn't do a board game.
Oh, God, this heat really jacked us
Wow,
up. Good
this is
Lord.
just horrible.
My ears are hot.
This is ridiculous.
So look, it was a busy week.
It was a busy week.
Yes, okay.
It was a busy week. I have a stack of 15 games. I want to do the one on the bottom. It says Crime, Chronicles of Crime.
Yeah.
But it would. We'll save it.
We'll save it.
It's my bad. There's like 4 people who are like, oh, what game are you playing next?
I know.
I know.
And I apologize.
All
That's
right.
my bad. Everything just fell apart and I didn't.
Well, for the final time, thank you to everybody
Saying it again.
who has watched today's episode of Hungry and Bored.
If you're still watching.
If you're still watching,
BOARD.
don't say it. It's my job. BOARD.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram. I'm your host, Nate.
Ernie.
And
Richard.
This thing looks hot.
Yeah, it's like. Hold on, there's music playing.
see, look, he messed up again. This guy.
They like the unscripted. Hungry and Bored. Unscripted.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, yo.